All right, time for Smart Money Monday. Again, we continue our discussion on financing or paying for home renovations. Brenda Mitchell here from Bank of Hawaii. Brenda, we start with this question from Carol, who asks, is there an overage percentage that should include in our renovation budget to cover any incidental costs?
Yes, absolutely, Steve. It's always a good rule of thumb to create a buffer in your construction budget. There are inevitably things that will come up that you haven't accounted for, things like mold, leaky plumbing, things of that nature. And the more buffer you have in your budget, the better you are able to complete your project on time and on budget.
Okay, so what should the percentage be?
In general, a 10 to 15% is best. The more complex your project, the more you are going to want to include. If it's a very severe, complex project, you want to do more of a 20%.
All right. So the last thing you want to do is start a renovation, and then you start to discover all the other things that are wrong with your house. What are some of the other things additionally that we should take into account when we start a project?
In my opinion, the best place to start is really take a good look at your neighborhood. Take a look at your house. How old is your house? The older the home, the more likely it is that you'll have to address issues like bringing things up to code, like wiring and plumbing, and you don't want to be caught off guard. Another excellent thing to do is to check with your neighbors who may have completed a renovation recently. If they have and they've come up with any things that they hadn't anticipated, it's best to get their opinion on what you might want to anticipate as well.
All right, financing options, anything in particular?
There are lots of great financing options. If you are going to do a renovation project that includes at least 50% of your home, I would recommend a construction loan. A construction loan allows you not only to base the total loan amount off the future value of your home, which gives you more borrowing power, but the lender also will go through it with you and look through the contract, help you through each inspection period, and make sure everything stays on time and on budget as well. If it's something a little bit less, like a bathroom, a kitchen, a home equity line might be the best option.
All right, lots to think about. By the way, don't forget, this segment only works when we get your questions. Submit them to the Hawaii News Now Facebook page. For Brenda Mitchell, I'm Steve Uehara.